Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of REM Buzz. As usual, I'm your host, Kaaz, and I got Callum with me. Good morning, Callum.
Hi,
Welcome to the
everyone.
show. So, today we're gonna do a little bit different. When I say different, we're gonna talk about what's actually in the market. A little bit flat everything with the news, and there's no massive big ticket items in the market, but the Ethereum and Bitcoin obviously chasing each other, I guess. Obviously, everyone getting ready for altcoin season, and so is microcaps like REM. But one little thing with REM, what we talk about, like I saw a news like Huawei Labs in US, and they launched this new platform, Callum. It's called Horizon. And Horizon, what actually the Horizon platform do? It's enable like institutions, like big institutions, borrow stable coins using RWA assets as collateral. Now, that's something new. I think we talk about this a while back as using RWA as collateral, especially proven track results real estate, like what we do, REM, what we do. So this is something new, and even they said the loan debts like US Treasury bonds and whatnot. So this is what I want to make, guys. This is very new. I just heard this news on all medias, which is very new. It's marked a significant step, Callum. Obviously, integrating traditional assets like real estate, like proven asset, like we all know that,
Yeah.
to DeFi lending infrastructures, right? Now,
Mhm.
very early stages. That's they just announced. Let's see how that pan out. But it regardless, it doesn't matter, guys, because we, as in REM, we already started that. Like as in the fundamentals there, we already said you got fractionalized ownership, and in the next step is collateral. These want to borrow anything, not only just stablecoins, even borrow normal fiat currency. So we are already mentioned that in there, and we are heading that way. Obviously, the RWA market globally going into billions, not if not trillions, soon in 2030. So it is going heading in the right direction, Callum. I think
Yeah.
what we've done is we want to be ahead of the curve, right? As you already mentioned, as a microcap, yes, we are
Yeah.
microcap, but
Yeah.
it's with a huge potential where the world going. And these all indicators, these news with that, and with the US signing all these treaties, or and also the executive orders, shows the world where the world goes, the direction, the next step of blockchain and crypto going to be super RWA projects like
Yeah.
ARIA.
Yeah.
So for that, I just thought, guys, I'll mention all that for you. And what I want to do is we wanna tell you guys we pretty much want to pioneer in that, and we already started. Obviously, you know that. And there you go. And RWA as a microcaps kicking goal, and obviously very solid process for last 2 weeks. It's
And
very good.
I think, as to add to that concept that you just mentioned
Mm.
with those companies, is that what we're trying to see here is not just real world asset as in brick and mortar or gold or something. But if you
Yeah,
think about it, DeFi itself, right? The banking sector, DeFi, lending, and all these things as well, you can see in your day-to-day activities and day-to-day reality, right? It's not a
exactly.
virtual thing, it's always been there, like banks and all these things. Now, what we're looking at is the digitalization of a new era of digitalization of these things that we found in this world.
Mm.
Now, these common things like banking and everything. Now, let's say we are more traditional investment sort of a thing, like
Yeah,
if you think about real estate is more about traditional investment and acquire those traditional investments in a format of longevity and stability, right? Now, when it comes to collateral, what we're looking at is actually, getting something done quickly because I need money to do something else, which is
that's
more
right.
important, right? Let's
Yeah,
put it that way. Now, if you think about it, it's more like um, long-term investing versus trading.
that's right.
Is anything bad? No, both of them are okay. There
Yeah.
are people who trades and do well in trading, and there are people who is investing as in traditional investing, long-term investing, and you know getting some money out of that as well. So it is important that both exist in a specific ecosystem, or in a specific world, or in a specific I should say market. In this specific region, now we talk about these different things happening in crypto space, in blockchain space. This is enormous, starting from Satoshi Nakamoto's Bitcoin to all the way to RWA, and thinking now these sort of things are happening. It's an enormous breakdown, where when Ethereum started to be, the DAF supported platform
Right.
blockchain, and then going all the way to real world assets, it's something, right?
That's right. Like that's you're 100% right. But at the same time, what we even discussed other day, Callum, like our early investors actually trust. They had that trust, and they saw this exposure when it's come to REM. Like obviously, as everyone know, the smarter investors or early investors, they kind of keep an eye on our project for the main fundamentals, which is the real estate partnerships what we have in now, platform adoption like utilities, and also the regulatory moves. That's the biggest challenge especially when it's come to RWA, and REM is killing it. Like we sorting those regulatory fields, and I know for a fact the real guys, the real investors, a smart investor, obviously keep an eye on this thing, and they're adopting REM more and more, and we can see that from results
100%
and the
correct.
engagement levels. We
Yes.
can actually see that. So, guys, before I jump into Callum to talk about the Ethereum and Bitcoin graphs, pretty much what we say, REM actually doing, we're building something real, guys, all right, in RWK. But since still in early and smart approach here, we always do your due diligence, be cautious, but be optimistic, right? That's all we say. So, saying that, Callum, I think probably it's time for today's graphs and all that.
Yes, let me share my screen.
What's happening in the world? What's happening Bitcoin and Ethereum race?
Well, you know what? Look, this is the thing, guys. Every day I'm saying the same thing sometimes. It's just very stable. This is the beauty of it. We can see all these things are green, and this is red. I like to see the dominance chart for this, right? I like to see the Bitcoin dominance. What does it mean? It means Bitcoin is weaker against the other altcoins and other Ethereum. Look, guys, you can see that Ethereum is fluctuating from 4,500 to 4,800, 900. This is really good. Bitcoin, on the other hand, is fluctuating right around here, which is again good. Well, can't say much about the other things as well, guys. It's just stable and staying there. Look, guys, this is the story. This is not going to happen in a day. This is not going to happen in a day. We're looking at a prospect of happening something in a long term prospect, which is like, that's why I get monthly charts and everything. But without further ado, let's go to the Bitcoin chart. Let's get to the Bitcoin 2-hourly chart. This is what you see, guys. We can see that Bitcoin is trying to go up, and there's this doji here, which can see up here, which is the tails right down here, and the red candle could not touch that part. So look, this is a good indication that the doji's head up here, and then this is a green doji, going up. So it is better. I think this is something that we can look forward. Let me try to get something similar to that. Somewhere here, let's go back to say, this is the 3-hourly chart. Let me go to the daily chart probably. Look at this, the wick. And then you can see this pump up here. So even with this chart, with the daily chart, you can see there's a wick here. We can't see proper engagement here, but you know what? We want stable markets, so I don't really worry about this. Let's go back to the Ethereum USD chart, Coinbase. This is the daily chart. Let's look at the Ethereum chart as in 2-hourly chart. Oh, we're getting a doji here, guys. Great news. It's a green doji up here, heads up here, tail toward the bottom, which is really good. Again, we're looking at something like this. Look at this. This candle here. This is a great indicator how it had this beautiful green, two green candles going up, and then a consolidation going down and up again, right? So these are the beautiful, this is what charts are indicating, guys. There's no chart would not lie. It's what it is. So let's go back here and look at the daily chart. Look at this, guys. This is the small capitulation. We're looking at the small indication of what's happening here. This over here, I'll highlight that. Just this area here, you know, a few days, Wednesday, 13th of August till today, you can see the market's been stable, sort of a thing here, like, you know, trying to stable within that parameter. So I think that's a good indicator, guys. That's very good. So USD, let's go to the Bitcoin dominance chart, as I mentioned before, and let's go to a 2-hourly chart of Bitcoin dominance. As suspected. Look at this. It has gone down, guys. For the past 24 hours, you can see this drop in Bitcoin from here to here indicates the dominance, right? Low dominance in Bitcoin. This is why when Bitcoin is up, it's always wise to take profit, right? Now there is a 3.86% cash, a drop, right? Of the Bitcoin dominance. We're looking at the dominance level to drop as Ethereum dominance level to go high, right? That's this target today. That's the way we have to look at it this time. Let's look at it in a more open upwards manner. Look at this. Look at this, guys. You would see the dominance has gone down since July.
Oh.
Right? There's a 12% drop in dominance, Bitcoin dominance. Not Bitcoin price, guys. This is the dominance we're talking about. From 66% to 57, around 57.76% drop. So this is what we're looking at, right? Ethereum dominance, on the other hand, has gone up. You can see this is the monthly chart. Let's try to take a weekly chart sort of a thing. Yep. Look at that, guys. Again, even though this green candles, red candles shown here, it can also be a candle like this going upwards. Okay. Again, guys, this is what we have to look at. We need to check this daily. Let's look at daily and then have a prediction on where we're heading. Please make sure you keep still, right? Look at this for the last 24 hours, Ethereum chart. Look at this from, it is stable, guys. This is the Ethereum dominance has stabilized. It is not going anywhere. The area I'm talking to you is somewhere around, say, here to here. Look at this area. Right? It's trying to keep that dominance in a single pattern for a while. And this is what we want. It needs to go somewhere and then keep that momentum going on so the altcoins can pump. All right. Given that, let's go to the REM chart, guys. Look at this. The REM chart, this is beautiful. This is the 1 hour REM chart, right? Now, I asked you yesterday, guys, take an advantage on this. Look at this. It has gone up now, right? It has even gone to 0.002. Which can, once it was here, we asked people to get advantage and it went up here. If you're taking small profits, great opportunity for traders to log into REM chart, REM USDT at MEXC, and then get this profit up here, guys. And then it'll drop, but you purchase again, it'll go up here. So you know what? Quick wins. REM is really good for it, right? And I say, you know, if you keep on trading in REM, you can earn solid money as well until the altcoin season comes up. You can stack some REM, keep some REM for trading purposes. You can do this. Not every day, but you know, like, let's take the 4-hour chart. Look at this, how stable this chart is. If you bought up here, you are right on the mark, you know, almost doubled. And if we tripled here, you know, guys, These are microcaps, fluctuate so fast. That's why REM is valuable in a long-term perspective. So you know what, guys, why we talk about REM is that's what we can actually recommend you as a project, right? As
Yeah,
Kaz mentioned, we can recommend us because we're right there. As we speak, we're working on utilities, right? We have
right.
investors investing on us in our utilities, which is very solid. And I would like to inform these utilities as we go on. But I'm just telling you, we are partnering with a lot of things, a lot of people, a lot of projects, a lot of stakeholders, just to make sure that utility token as utility coin, we add value to those utilities. Hence, add value to REM. Hence, REM price would increase because of that value added product, and then the demand would go
Right.
high as well, regardless of the market fluctuation. All
Yeah.
right. So yeah, Cass, and I mean that's what I can tell you about today. What are your
No,
thoughts
that's
about the market?
yeah, no, that's good. So markets part for me as a retail customer, let me put the retail customer hat. Like for me, it's very solid. As we said, there's a piece for everyone available at this stage. Do your due diligence. Go to a microcap if you wanna, or the big assets. Hold on to it. That's probably the most retail customers are looking at. But there's so many projects in the market, obviously. But always look for the best ones with the partnership, the transparency. But Callum, that's really good information. Like I said to the guys, always there's always do your due diligence and look where the project's heading and what's the backing up, who's backing up the projects, right? Like you said, especially in RW projects. So guys, I think we talk about a lot of points here. Like I said, the market's kind of bit of flat. There's not massive news on the crypto market, but that's not a bad thing. It's a good thing because everyone. So when we check all those indexes or indicators like CMC or CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, still everyone over 85% people are feeling bullish. That's a really good thing, and you can smell the altcoin season around the corner. That's the main thing. So guys, without further ado, I think that's it for the day. We talk more information. Please let us know what you guys want to talk in this segment. Like I always do, Callum, myself, Gunit will do separate segments as well, especially Callum do more in-depth, more analytical data with the graph, with the tokens, or with the stable coins, and what's the impact from that stable coin movements to REM, and also Gunit give very in-depth, up-to-date details with the reserve banks and especially with the Australian market and what's the impact to the global real estate market. So we do all that. Please stay tuned with us. So like, subscribe, and comment, and let us know what you guys want to do. So with saying that, so guys, this is it for the today. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for joining with us. Kaaz and Callum out. See you later.
Thank you very much. Bye bye. Thank you.